Aki, the beloved friend of Denji, a guy who can summon the Fox Devil. However, he made a deal that may have costed him his life. But listen, I'm not here to talk about his story or even what happened to his character, as we're gonna discuss his base and awaken kit to really find out if the simple assassin is actually good. Let's begin. Aki's first move is a counter called Future Sight. It not only allows you to combo extend, but it also lets you iframe and avoid damage. On top of that, the move can counter from a great distance. But of course, there's attacks that the counter doesn't work on. Moreover, it can actually be blocked. Yet for the most part, you can combo if you're quick. However, Aki's second move is a sword lunge, which is a blockable combo center that does about 15 damage. Listen though, this move stuns for about 1 second, which in combo terms is pretty good. But anyways, I'm not here to yap about these two moves. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. Curse Blade is Aki's third move. It's a guard-breaking combo ender that has a special twist. Landing it 3 times summons the Curse Devil, the devil who made a contract with Aki that removes his lifespan. And listen, this does about 30 damage, stunning your opponent for a decent amount of time, basically making it so they can't even be hit, although they'll still probably die. What I'm really saying is that this move feels debilitating to be stuck in. I mean, don't you just love waiting a second before you inevitably die? Okay, maybe that's a little bit deep. Maybe that's the road that every single human is on right now. I mean, we'll all die one day, but we don't know when that day is. Okay, I'm obviously joking. I know there's a little bit morbid, but look, let's move on to the next goddamn move. Aki summons the Fox Devil by saying Cone, and what this devil does is guard break and combo extend. However, the funny thing about this move is the fact that it only stops at the end of its range, or actually if the circle lands on someone. But look, the great thing about using it is that it can't even be cancelled, so have fun trying to avoid it, although it is still possible to dodge. Now then, it's about time for Aki's base rating. Aki's base gets a 42.7 out of 50, a pretty solid score for a very simple base. However, it's of course not the best, which means that it's not bad, and it's also pretty goddamn good. Can't say it's mid. But look, it's time for Aki's awakening. Release the goddamn eagle. Aki's first move is Ricochet, which does exactly what it sounds like. Ricocheting off of walls, combo ascending, and how could I forget, guard breaking. I mean, his American style is on point. Not much else I can say as a countryman myself. However, his next move also shoots a gun, and that move is full auto. I mean, his whole arm turned into a gun, so obviously he would shoot it. But look, full auto is a blockable combo finisher that shoots off a barrage of bullets. The move does a decent amount of damage, which is why you should probably block it. But unfortunately, Aki has another move that guard breaks. And of course, I'm talking about his close range blast, which is a nice solid guard break that can be used to combo end. But what I like doing with this move is going up to people, waiting 2 seconds, and then using the move as soon as they block, because it's a great way to make people think that they're safe. Hey, look though, it's time for that final move, which is Bullet Storm is Aki's last move. It elevates you in the air and does an American-style bully ring, blasting anything down below. Of course, though, the move is blockable, and it seems like it can only be landed effectively by down slamming or throwing it out. And like I said before in this video right here, if you know how to extend with it or found some sort of way to use it in a way that would make it true, let everyone know in the comments. And also, I want to mention that Aki might actually have an infinite combo, but listen, we're not done just yet. There's more things to discuss, which is Aki's awaken rating. Let's get right into it. Aki's awaken rating is a 44.7 out of 50. It's a really good awakening for a very cool and fun character. I mean, there's not much else I have to say. I don't really have that much criticism for him, and he's legit one of the greatest in the miscellaneous roster, which if you didn't know is my favorite roster in ABA. But as for that overall rating, Aki gets a 87.4 out of 100. He's a very solid character who is pretty simple but very effective. And honestly, he's not superbly perfect and he's not really the greatest thing of all time, but he's pretty fucking good for what he is. And he doesn't run into that many flaws. And those flaws, they're not that big for me to talk about, so I'm not really going to discuss them. However, that ends today's video. If you enjoyed, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and go ahead and watch this. It's a nice little video that breaks down Akira and Satan. Give it a click if you want. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed.